My dear students, my name is lecturer in Zoology, Nalanda Vidya Mandir Plus 2 Science College, Berhampur. Today's topic is chromosomal disorder. What is the chromosomal disorder? Last class we have already discussed about the genetic disorder. Then, what is the chromosomal disorder? This chromosomal disorder are caused by any error. Caused by any error in number and structure of chromosome. The chromosomal disorder caused by any error in number and structure of the chromosome, and this error is due to non-disjunction of chromosome. The error is due to non-disjunction of chromosome, either autosome or allosome, that is the sex chromosome. So any error in the chromosome number or structure is a chromosomal disorder. The error is due to non-disjunction of chromosome. The chromosome may be autosome or allosome, and this non-disjunction of chromosome may causes aneuploidy. This non-disjunction of chromosome may causes aneuploidy. What is aneuploidy? That means addition or loss of one or more chromosome to the complete diploid chromosome complement. The normal chromosome number is diploid. What is aneuploidy? Addition or loss of one or more chromosome to the diploid chromosome complement is said to be aneuploidy. Aneuploidy are of two different types. One is hyperploidy, other one is hypoploidy. Hyperploidy again of two different types. Trisomy and tetrasomy. Hypoploidy again of two different types. Monosomy and nudisomy. That means the diploid chromosome complement, that is two men, addition of one or more than one chromosome, loss of one or more than one chromosome is hyperploidy, hypoploidy. Trisomy, addition of one. Tetrasomy, addition of two more chromosomes. Monosomy, loss of one chromosome. And nudisomy, loss of two chromosomes. This is aneuploidy. See again, this chromosomal disorder caused by the error in number and structure of chromosome. The error is due to non-disjunction of chromosome. The chromosome may be, the non-disjunction chromosome may be autosomal, autosome or allosome, and this non-disjunction takes place during the gamete formation. During the gamete formation, that means during the meiosis in germ cell, when the chromosomes unequally separated. Due to unequal separation of the chromosome, the gametes produced with some abnormal chromosome number. This abnormal chromosome number may cause chromosomal disorder. The chromosomal disorder may be autosomal or allosomal. The autosomal disorder is Down syndrome, and allosomal disorder may be Turner syndrome, Turner's syndrome, and Klinefelter syndrome. The autosomal disorder is Down syndrome, allosomal disorders are Turner syndrome and Klinefelter syndrome. These syndromes are formed by the fusion of abnormal gamete with the normal gamete. Then I am going to discuss about the Down syndrome. Down syndrome. This Down syndrome, first of all, discovered by Langdon Down, and Down syndrome is autosomal. It is one of the trisomy condition, that is 2n+1, and this extra chromosome is the extra chromosome is 21st chromosome. So the diploid chromosome complement is 45 autosome plus XX or 45 autosome plus XY. So this Down syndrome, as it is autosomal, the Down syndrome is due to the trisomy of autosomal chromosome, so may found in both the sex, found in both the sex. Here, when the normal gamete fused with the abnormal gamete, that is, when the normal sperm with 22X and abnormal ovum with 23 plus X, 23 autosome, 22 autosome. When normal sperm with X chromosome and abnormal ovum with X chromosome, they fuse together, they produces the female with Down syndrome. This one becomes the daughter with Down syndrome, and in another case, if the normal ovum with 22 autosome plus X chromosome when fused with abnormal sperm with 23 autosome and X chromosome, then the young one becomes 45 autosome plus X, the female. So here the female suffer from Down syndrome. Female is with the Down syndrome. When the normal sperm with 22X fused with abnormal ovum 23X, and normal ovum 22X when fused with abnormal sperm 23X, the female individual becomes Down syndrome. And here this 23 is due to the extra 21st chromosome. Extra 21st chromosome. Next, here the female is with Down syndrome, but when the normal ovum, when the normal or abnormal ovum with 23 autosome, abnormal ovum with 23 autosome and X chromosome, when fused or fertilized by the normal sperm 22Y, then the young one becomes 45 autosome with XY, the male. When the abnormal ovum with 23 autosome, X chromosome, normal sperm with 22 autosome and Y chromosome, then the offspring becomes male due to XY chromosome and suffer from Down syndrome. The male Down syndrome and the female Down syndrome. Then the characters of Down syndrome. What are the characters of Down syndrome? Down syndrome, they have broad forehead, partial open mouth, broad forehead, mouth partially opened, tongue protruded to outside, and the face moon-like with epicanthus, the important character. The upper eyelids, stretched. The upper eyelid stretched downward. And here the most important point is gonads underdeveloped. Gonads underdeveloped. Gonad's underdeveloped. These are the characters of Down syndrome. Down syndrome, they appears like Mongolian, so also said to be Mongolian idiocy or also Mongolism. This is about the Down syndrome. Next one, the Turner syndrome. Turner's syndrome. Turner syndrome seen in female only. Turner syndrome seen in female only. It is related to the X chromosome, that is loss of one X from the diploid chromosome complement. So the Turner syndrome, the person with the Turner syndrome shows the diploid chromosome complement 2n-1, that is monosomy, that is 44 autosome with only one X chromosome. That means total number of chromosome 45. Monosomy condition. Turner syndrome seen in female related to X chromosome, that is loss of one X chromosome. Here the total number of chromosome 45 at the diploid chromosome complement is 44 autosome and only one X chromosome. And it was first of all described by H. Turner. And the Turner syndrome, the person with Turner syndrome resulted by the fertilization of normal sperm with the abnormal ovum or abnormal sperm with the normal ovum. Then the female with 44 autosome XX and male with 44 autosome XY. When the female produces the normal egg with X chromosome, but if the sperms are abnormal, that is 22 autosome plus 0, 22 autosome plus XY. When the abnormal sperm, due to non-disjunction, abnormal sperm fertilized the normal ovum, then the young one becomes Turner syndrome. That is, one X is less in the diploid chromosome complement. This is due to abnormal sperm and a normal ovum. In another case, female with abnormal gamete, 44 autosome plus XX, when produces abnormal gamete, that is with 22 autosome plus X and 22 autosome without the sex chromosome. Here the male 44 autosome plus XY, and the male produces normal gamete 22 autosome plus X, 22 autosome plus Y. When the abnormal ovum fertilized by the normal sperm, then the female is with the Turner syndrome. So here the female is with Turner syndrome. In the first case, abnormal sperm formed due to the non-disjunction of chromosome when fertilized the normal ovum, then the female suffer from Turner syndrome. And in the next case, if the normal sperm fertilized the abnormal ovum without the X chromosome, then the female becomes Turner syndrome. This is about the Turner syndrome. Then what are the characters of the Turner syndrome? Turner syndrome, so they are with short height. They are with short height. Here the female shows male character, that is functionless ovary, underdeveloped breast, and no menstrual cycle, no estrogen hormone secretion. These are the different characters of the Turner syndrome. So Turner syndrome, the person is with short height, they shows slow growth rate at puberty, ovary non-functional, and breast rudimentary, that is underdeveloped. They have no menstrual cycle and no estrogen hormone also secreted. And this is all about the Turner syndrome. The last disorder is Klinefelter syndrome. Klinefelter syndrome. Klinefelter syndrome. This syndrome seen in male only. It is also related to X chromosome, that is here one extra X chromosome present along with the diploid chromosome complement. That means here the chromosome complement is 2n plus 1. So it is trisomy, and this trisomy is related to the X chromosome. That is here the chromosome complement is 44 autosome plus XY. XY, that means male, and this one is the extra X chromosome. Klinefelter syndrome seen in male only, related to X chromosome, that is one extra X chromosome present along with the diploid chromosome complement 44 and 2, 46 plus 1X. That means the total chromosome number is 47. This 47 is due to the extra X chromosome. So this is the Klinefelter syndrome, and Klinefelter syndrome first of all discovered by H.F. Klinefelter. H.F. Klinefelter, associated with Klinefelter's syndrome, and here the male shows most of the female character, and the person with Klinefelter syndrome resulted by the fusion of normal sperm with abnormal ovum, or normal ovum with abnormal sperm. Then if the female and male, female with 44 autosome XX chromosome, 44 autosome XY, produces 22 autosome plus X chromosome and 22 autosome plus X chromosome. And here the 22 autosome plus XY and 22 autosome plus 0. That means this one is the abnormal sperm. When this abnormal sperm fused with the normal ovum. Remember, the abnormal sperm is due to the non-disjunction of the chromosome. And here the individual is 44 autosome plus XXY. And the XXXY are the female, male, and due to the extra X chromosome, the person suffer the year offspring suffer from the Klinefelter syndrome. In another case, Klinefelter syndrome. Next, female with 44 autosome XX and male with 44 autosome XY. If the female produces abnormal gamete, that means 22 autosome plus XX chromosome, 22 autosome plus 0. That means without sex chromosome, 22 autosome plus X and 22 autosome plus Y. And when the fusion, here the ovum is abnormal, the abnormal ovum. When the abnormal ovum produced during the non-disjunction, during the gamete formation due to the non-disjunction chromosome, when fertilized by the normal sperm, the individual 44 with 44 autosome and XXY, and this one suffer from Klinefelter syndrome. The XY male, but due to this extra X chromosome, suffer from Klinefelter syndrome. Now, the Klinefelter syndrome is due to the fertilization between the abnormal sperm normal ovum or abnormal ovum with normal sperm. Then what are the different characters? Different characters of Klinefelter syndrome. Different characters, mostly the male shows female character. That means rudimentary testes, enlarged breast, feminine, pitched voice, long limb with poorly developed musculature, long limb with poorly developed musculature. These are the characters of the Klinefelter syndrome. And this is all about the chromosomal disorder. Chromosomal disorders are due to the error in chromosome number and chromosome structure. There are two different types of chromosomal disorder. Those are autosomal and allosomal. Autosomal and allosomal. The autosomal disorder is Down syndrome, and allosomal disorders are Turner syndrome and Klinefelter syndrome. This is all about the chromosomal disorders, and this is all for today, and then see you in the next class.